I came home today after a hard days of work. The hard days in the office, they say. Well, it turns out today, like 20 minutes after I came home, Jake Paul and KSI were in the same Twitter space. And boy, they had a lot to say. I haven't seen any of it. I just know that it's gonna be very, very, very juicy. So I had to whip out the recording, and as the person who loves watching these type of stuff, we'll share with you guys my raw reaction to this. So, anyways, if you can, leave a like, subscribe, use code MarcFlameZ to any W products, and let's just watch it. Okay, so there was like a minute maybe that I seen already. He was just talking about why he didn't pick Woodley, and then Jake, just his sneaky bastard he is, sneaks in, and then this is where it starts.
So I'm constantly each camp. I'm just getting more and more ready and prepared.
Bro, you fucking suck. Why don't you fucking fight Woodley? Why don't you fight Woodley? Why don't you fight Woodley? He could step in last minute. If you were gonna fight Woodley, then do it anyway. Do it now. Do it now because he's ready to step in on short notice.
Do it, bro. How am I gonna do it now when Dylan fucking shitty Dennis pulled out in how many days?
Oh my god.
Bro, that's what I did. That's what I did when Tommy pulled out. I fought Woodley again.
I just realized someone's profile is tired knocked out, and they're talking about him. That's hilarious.
But, bro, I would fuck you up in due time, bro. Bro.
Yeah, keep talking.
Trust, bro.
Keep talking.
Why do you think I came back? Why do you think I came back?
You came back to act like you were gonna fight me, and then when the negotiations happen, you get all fucking scared.
So what? You think I've come all?
So if you would fuck me up, then how come you haven't? If you would fuck me up, then how come you haven't done it yet?
Well, it's because first of all,
fair point.
Bullshit. Yeah, here we go. Come on.
Hey Jake,
I'm full of bullshit, but I
something?
show up every fucking time and fight actual real pros and challenge myself.
Fair play, bro. Fair play. You've done a great job there. Okay. And then when I come through and flatline you, you will understand that there's levels to this game.
I think first things first, with KSI saying there's always levels to this thing. If he's not fighting Jake now, or not even on his league, you shouldn't say like there's levels to it when you still haven't fought him in how many years? Continue.
Levels. He fought Tyron Woodley and knocked him out, slumped him, and you're fighting FaZe Temper.
Oh, okay. So, who let all these kids in here, man? Like, I just wish, like, I can already tell this is gonna be a lot worse. But I really wish they just had just them just talking instead of having everyone in the space. I think that was kind of stupid on Misfits updates, but who knows?
Yeah, cool.
And then I beat one of the greatest combat sports strikers of all time. KSI, you have nothing to say.
Great.
You know what's crazy is your ego can't handle this shit. You know you're afraid and you can't just admit it. You know you're afraid and you just can't admit it, KSI.
Have you fought anyone younger than 40? I'm not afraid.
That was a good line. Jake does fight old people, but I don't see KSI fighting in competition near their level. So who knows, man? It's like right now KSI is winning this.
Why would I be afraid? I'm here to come and fight you.
I beat up your best friend.
That's why I've come back.
I beat up your best.
That's a good point. I remember KSI saying multiple times, if Jake beats Gib, he will fight him right away. And then obviously COVID happened, so I don't blame him for that. Like, that's just COVID. I don't blame him for focusing on music, because that's all he could have done. He really couldn't box because of COVID and the lockdown. So that's a fair point.
I said I came through to do what
I'm
I wanted
your
to do
mate,
in music,
buddy.
And then okay, well, all right, twat.
I don't know what the fuck that bullshit means.
I came to do music.
I don't know what the fuck that bullshit means.
All right, cool. Now I'm moving on to fuck you up and show everyone that I'm the fucking greatest when it comes to this YouTube boxing scene.
You haven't done anything to prove that. You haven't done anything to prove that.
Oh, okay. Yep, cool.
And you ducked Slim. You should have fought Slim because
I knew Jake was gonna bring this up. I knew if I was him, I would have brought this up. He smart, Jake. Okay.
Slim beat FaZe Temper.
Bro, Slim is not even that great, bro. What are you on about?
Then why wouldn't you fight him? That's a bigger fight.
Yes,
He's
I heard someone said, "Uh-oh," And that's kind of my reaction with it. I knew it. I knew he was saying he wasn't good. We could tell. Like, the little face-to-face kind of hinted at it, saying, like, oh, I could knock him out, oh, and whatever. But at the end of the day, he picked FaZe Temper over Slim, which flat out just told him. He just exposed himself.
Honestly, Jake, Slim versus KSI is 50-50. Like, I think KSI could actually lose.
That's a good fight. That's a good fight.
Yeah,
that's a good fight. Why not Slim?
Off his dick,
that would be a
bro.
good
fight. Slim's not that good, but Slim beat Temper and you're fighting Temper. Does that make sense?
Okay, cool. Watch why I do the Temper.
Did he just admit taking an easy fight? Or I don't know, man. Maybe it's just the way I'm watching this, but like, he just said, wait till you see what I do to Temper. Like, what's the point then? Like, how are you gonna challenge yourself and wanting to fight Jake in November, but you're fighting a guy who got knocked out by him months before? I would fight winner. You get what I mean? Like, that's just my opinion.
Mr. Beast,
reminding people,
even Mr. Beast comes on your podcast and is like, yo, why don't you just fight Jake? And you're like, oh, blah, blah,
blah. Why don't you just settle this over the summer?
I'm ready. Yeah. I'm ready, Corby.
Yeah, this is cap, though.
Could we see?
You say you're ready, but then the negotiations don't say that.
Bro, you know that I agree. I agreed to fight you.
Behind the scenes, you're full of
shit. I agreed to fight you for free, and you know that. And everyone online knows that. On short notice. You had me 2 weeks before your fight. I could have fought you for free. I could have fought you for free on short notice, and you still pussied out.
He wants to fight for charity. Fight Tommy for charity.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for it. Like, kind of like the same thing with Jake with the Temper comment. I was waiting for him to talk about Tommy, because Tommy actually offered Jake to fight him for free when he was saying he wasn't getting paid enough, but really got reported, shout out to Wade Concept, that he was getting paid $2.5 million to fight Jake. So it's just weird.
Let's do a fight over the summer. Don't worry about any more fights.
KSI, you want to fight over the summer?
Well, I said what I said. I said what I said. End of the year, innit?
Are you actually
going to
do
a fight over the summer and then a rematch at the end of the year?
What do you mean? Am I going to? Are you fucking dumb?
What?
I told you I'm going to fight you.
When?
End of the year.
But like, actually, are you going to? Like, I'm ready.
What
November, December, September, whenever the fuck you want it.
I don't know if that was I don't know if that was intentional, but he said November, December, September, whenever. It kind of sounded fire in my head. That one probably wasn't intentional.
I swear that I was going to fight you for free. You can ask Logan. He called me.
No, you wouldn't.
He called me and he goes, "Why the fuck would you agree to fight him for free?" And I said, "Tell him."
Jake, did you ever get anything from KSI's manager about that? Like, was that ever talks at one point?
Bro, duck, goose.
Did you even send the contract?
Duck, goose. It was your fight. It was your fight. I said I would show up for free. Why would I send you a contract for your fight that I was going to show up
at in
fucking London or wherever the fuck it was and knock you the fuck out?
What, the boxing commission is just going to allow
Yes, they will allow it. What the fuck do you mean? People get approved all the
I will say they would 100% allow it, only because with the PBA, it's not a real fight. Not a real fight. It's not a pro fight, a licensed pro fight. It's an exhibition. So technically they would have, if let's just say they got Pineda, who was 2-5, so technically had more fights than Jake. So if they could approve on Pineda, why couldn't they approve on Jake? I doubt that wasn't very valid in my opinion. And if we're gonna talk about that, how'd they approve of Swarms? It's because of the PBA. PBA isn't a pro license. They're all exhibitions, but with pro rules. So they could have most definitely gotten Jake on the card if they really were serious. But I get KSI. He's not ready. Those fights were just to get ring rust and just to prepare for him. So and plus it'd be a bit better build if it was months ahead than like 3 weeks notice. So that's fair.
Like, from the bottom of my heart, and even your fans see it, bro. Even your fans see it that you're just ducking and making up so many excuses all the fucking time, and it's always a new lie. It's always this.
Talk about the fucking size of the ring.
I don't give a fuck what size of the ring. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit, bro.
Nikisa, your fucking daddy.
I'm walking out with the ski mask, taking all the fucking earnings of this fucking thing because you said we would fight winner takes all. I'm walking in with a ski mask, bank robbery, knocking your bitch ass out in 2 rounds, and then I'm doing a front flip off of your body while it's on the canvas. And you can
That's cold,
and you
bro.
can fucking guarantee that. But you're a bitch. Hey, you're a bitch, and I hope
bro, it's never gonna happen.
You realize it. I hope you realize it when you look yourself in the mirror at night. Every fucking night, you realize that you're ducking me and you're scared. And the greatest thing to ever happen to you is Prime. And my brother brought that to you, and you're lucky because the Paul family keeps blessing you. But I'll see you later, fuck boy.
Jake, before you go, while you're in here, I want to ask you this before you bounce out. Earlier in the conversation, KSI...
he dipped. He dipped. From what I seen about that, that was so funny to watch. I'll be real with you. This makes me want the fight to happen this year. I really hope this fight happens. Do I see it happening? Absolutely not, in my opinion. I just think KSI needs a couple more fights because face temper, let's be real, isn't on Jake's level or on Tyron Woodley's level. Doing a watch party on this fight the 14th, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the YouTube channel. So you don't have to download no purple app, no streaming app. Don't read the twitch.tv/MarcFlameZ in the back of my room because I want to know why. Because we are not on there. We're on YouTube. So if you guys want to join, then just join, man. We're going to have a good stream. We're going to have a good time. I'm going to wear something nice. Maybe get a haircut too. Who knows? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please be like, subscribe to the best. See you guys in the next video. Peace.